I recently incorporated my Google Calendar into my home automations, and this changes everything. Okay, not literally everything. Most things are unchanged, but I now have game day automations. I've got reminders from devices to tell me to pick up my kids. I even found a way to please my wife using this home automation. So let me show you what I've been up to. To accomplish this, I'm using the iCal calendar app in my Homey Pro. Now, yes, there are ways to do this in Home Assistant. It involves getting a Google developer account. There's about 30 steps involved to get your calendar into your Home Assistant, and then you're still gonna have to use YAML code to trigger automations based on those events. With the Homey iCal calendar app, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to turn my lights purple and gold when the Vikings are playing. All right, the first thing we need to do is get our calendars into the Homey iCal calendar app. In Google Calendars, what you're gonna wanna do is go find your calendars here, click on the 3-dot menu, go to settings and sharing, and if you scroll down, there's going to be this secret address in iCal format link there. Hit the copy button. One other cool thing though is that you can use public calendars. A lot of your favorite teams, your school probably has iCal calendars. So once you have your calendar addressed, you got to go into configure here. You're going to enter the calendar name here, and then you're going to paste the iCal URL right here, and then go down and you're gonna hit save. So it might take 15 minutes to sync or whatever, but once you are synced up, then we can start building our automations. Now you could do this in a regular flow. I just build everything in advanced flows just because I find it easier. I'm gonna go to our iCal calendar. When an event starts, from choose our calendar, we're gonna go with our Vikings calendar. We want to turn on the lights, and I already created a scene for this. I called it our Viking scene. So we're gonna turn our lights on there. Now let's have a little bit of more fun than just the lights, right? So at the same time, we're gonna have it play a sound that I added to the soundboard using the soundboard app. So we're just gonna go to our Sonos speaker here, and we're gonna play a soundboard sound, the Vikings horn here. Let's play it twice. So we're gonna add a little delay. Then there's a Viking song. Let's play the Vikings victory song from a URL here. And the way the Sonos works, it actually repeats the song over and over again. So we just got to add a pause with our Sonos right there. So it's gonna wait 56 seconds and then pause it. And there's our flow. Pretty easy peasy. So that was pretty easy, but now I want to complicate it a little bit by only triggering the automation when a specific event occurs inside that calendar. I struggle sometimes to remember to pick my kids up from school, so having some audible and visual reminders around the house can really help me be a better dad. So our first thing is when an event ends in 16 minutes, then we need an AND card, and now it's going to look for what event is happening. So we're going to say the event contains the word soccer in my calendar, and it ends within those same 16 minutes. Then it's gonna look and see if my wife is at work, because if she's at work, I gotta pick him up. If she's not, either she's gonna pick him up or she'll remind me to pick him up. So any event is ongoing in Kelly's work calendar. And if that's true, then it's gonna check and see if I'm home, because if I'm not home, I'm probably already, well, hopefully I'm already on my way to pick him up. Otherwise, we're all in trouble. It's going to turn on a bunch of lights in my house, green. That should remind me to get out of there. But if I haven't left within 4 minutes, it means I'm gonna be late. So we're gonna add delay here. It's gonna check again to see if I'm home. I better not be home this time. If I am still at home, it's gonna turn the lights red, and I want it to give an audible noise. We'll go to the Sonos living room speaker. We're gonna have it say, Pete, go pick up your son at soccer practice, you deadbeat. And then, you know what? I should probably let my son know that I'm gonna be late. So we're gonna send a push notification to him and just say, hey, Dad's gonna be a little late. Please forgive him. Now, going back here, if I am not home, hopefully it means I've left already. Let's turn the lights off. Set the mood to alert off, and it'll set the lights off. So there is my warning system to let me know to pick my son up.
Pete, go pick up your son at soccer practice, you deadbeat.
Last one I'm going to show you, my wife works some interesting hours. Setting up automation specifically on the days she works has been complicated, but now by integrating her calendar, every morning it's going to check to see if she works that day. If she does, we trigger the automations. If not, it doesn't trigger. So every morning it's going to check and see, hey, is she working? Morning at 5:12, it's going to check to see if any event starts within 2 hours on her work calendar. If it does, I again have used the Homey Pro moods to create this mood with all the appropriate lighting to help her get out the door, but not disturb everybody or the dog or me. So she just kind of sneak out on her way to work, and then we're going to turn the lights off. Now, if she was a coffee drinker, you could start the coffee machine, other things like that. But this is just get the lights, help her get out of the house. It's a nice little touch so she's not stumbling over the things I left on the floor. And that is how you please a woman with home automation. So by now, I know you're all wondering whatever happened to the Technical Difficulties podcast. No, it didn't go away. It just moved to its very own YouTube channel. The next season just started, so I'll have a link to the first episode for you. Eric from Modern Day Tech was our first guest. It was an awesome conversation, and you are going to love the guests we have lined up for this season. We have Steve from Steve Does, Reed from Smart Home Solver, Life Hackster, a ton more, you guys. So please go subscribe to the new Technical Difficulties podcast channel. And until next time, thanks for watching.